Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So, I don't know, I'll call it a sweet day. Oatmeal, maple brown sugar, yeah. Uh, French toast, bagel with cream cheese, my vanilla yogurt, and is it caramel coffee or something? Momma does. So it's a sweet day. Should fried up some bacon or something and had that to salt. Salty, something salty to even it out. But anyways, so we always had a saying down home in New Brunswick, if the temperature's too cold, it'd be too cold to snow. Here in Alberta, it's not like that. It's freezing out and it's snowing. So now it's a light snowfall. But if it snows all day, I'll be shoveling later on. Cause it's not gonna melt, that's for sure, when it hits the ground. But down home we always said, too cold to snow. Yeah, too cold to snow. Nothing much happened. Nothing much happened yesterday. Pretty quiet at work. No excitement. The way I like it. No one complaining. Christmas is coming. Maybe people will be in a better. That front door entrance though. It was 9:30. Got a half hour. The closing. And I was having trouble the last hour. 2 hours, whatever. The wind was blowing that way, so we have these sensors that if someone happened to walk underneath it while it's going down, or drive, or any movement, it'll go back up again. And the way the wind was blowing, you go halfway and then it keep on wanting to go up, and I would have to force it down with the buttons. And I didn't want it to break. So I was like, oh God. So only a couple people came. Wasn't that bad. But I had the air hose inside. And I was saying, please don't let anybody come with this for the air hose because I gotta close the door right away. So that means playing with the door, right? So 9:30, three teenagers, two girls and a guy. Guy was driving, teenagers. They were still in high school. For sure. And I think they know that kid there that works weekend because I've seen her before. They must have thought he was working or something, I don't know. Anyway, they were sitting out where the air hose. So they're sitting there and sitting there, and I'm like, waiting for them to come in. Well, I'm not going to open that door unless they need it. And they're still sitting there. So I opened up the door. I went out. And I asked them a couple of times, do you want the air hose? Because I was going to bring it out to them and close the door. Finally, the girl on the passenger side, she puts the window down. Oh no, we don't need it, we're going to go in after. It's already 9:30 now. We'll be in after. They like to play in there, see? I said, look, I'm having trouble with this door. I can't play with you guys. I said, either you come in now, or you're staying out. You might be staying out, I said, because I don't know if this door is going to go back up again. That's what I said to him. I said, I'm not playing with you guys tonight. They get in there playing. I want them in right away because they spent until 5 too. But all they do is, they must live like pigs in that van. All they do is, they don't do a car wash. They just take out the garbage, and he bought 6 tokens and vacuumed. But they were out at 5 too, so. Because at 10 to, I walked down and I said, we're closing doors at 5 minutes, eh? Because they were just playing, they were done then. Ian took the garbage out. I told him, I said, you don't have to. We don't have to clean the bag. Because they didn't do. All they did was vacuum. And they kicked off or whatever they did. They punched off 2 things behind the wheels there, but just kicked them in the middle on the grill, right? So, yeah, but I wasn't gonna play with those kids. I told them. I said, you might not make it back in here once I close this door. They didn't want the air hose at all. That was the only excitement I had. I just wanted to, I knew they would play in there. They get in there and play around, talk and everything. They don't think that we close. pretty quiet. LaFonda's sleeping. She works tonight. Leah's still sick. She's home. LaFonda stayed with her last night. Didn't go to work. She didn't want to send her to Jenny's being sick. And she don't have fever anymore though. So we got, I think the guy coming in today or I don't know what day, today or tomorrow, to fix the washer. I say it's, LaFonda said she's seen it, looks like it's off track, but that locked door, that door, you think you had to slam it in order to close it, so. And I looked up like the code, Google, and it's to do with the door lock, so. They might have to change that. There's a part. Because you tried unplugging it, like Google, shut off the breaker, and it's still, so, yeah. Can't open the door. Could be off track too. That would stop the door from closing, because you should just be able to go like that and the door closes. Not have to not slam it, but they both have 2 uniforms. Where? I love cream cheese. I like putting it on toast and then putting the jam. Remind me of a cheesecake. Love cheesecake. Went in Walmart for a treat. You can get just a slice, and all you need is it's so rich. Small. Especially if it's on sale. When I lived over on the other side, Safeway, they would mark them down at the end of the night. On the weekend, Sunday night, that's why you used to like going over there Sunday night. Baker be in on Monday, right? They'd be marked right down. I take just a slice. this customer at work, she seems like she's been pregnant forever. She's due December 23rd. Like I don't think it's good to have those pregnancy tests that can tell you, like, if you're 3 days pregnant or whatever. It just seemed like, I think she came in when she was like 3-4 days pregnant and said she was positive, and so now it seems like she's been pregnant for 15 months or something. Drags on and on. But with LaFonda, I only really thought about it or checked because of her father. Because I was telling her, I said, because she was like, she knew from day one and with him. I didn't have morning sickness with LaFonda and all that. I felt fine. I didn't even gain until I was like 5 months pregnant, and then I started gaining. Almost 6 months, like I started showing. So, I think I was up to 3 months. No signs. Her father goes to work. Every morning he was sick. Every morning. He'd go to work and he was sick every morning. So his workers, people he worked with, excuse me, asked him if he was pregnant. If I was pregnant. So sometimes the guy will get the morning sickness. He said no. So he came home. He said, "Are you pregnant?" I said, "I don't know. I'm working, I feel fine." So I went and got a test. And it's a positive, but I haven't made doctor's appointment. Went to the clinic the next day. I would sit, they could hear a heartbeat and everything. Like, God. And I had her at 36 weeks, so it seemed like I was pregnant only for a couple months. Like, went by so fast. Anyway, so once I found out, though, his morning sickness ended. He said, he was complaining, I'm sick in the morning, I'm sick, I got morning sickness, but I'm sick. I said, well, you just wait. I said, because you're going to have the labor pains. I won't. He said, what? I said, yeah, I'm not going to, since you had the morning sickness, when I'm in the hospital having the baby, you're going to have the pain. I don't want to be pregnant. No. And I let him believe that for a few hours, and then I told him, because he went on and on and on. I said, no, I'll be having the pain, don't worry about it. But believe me, I wished it on him. I told this girl that yesterday. I said, yeah. I said, I told him he was going to have the labor pains. I thought he was going to take a heart attack. His face dropped. Remind me of that little kid. He went with Linda. So when the first time I seen that little kid going, listen to me, Linda, listen to me. That reminded me of him. And then his ex-girlfriend that he went back to and had a baby by and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, her name was Linda. And that I could just picture him saying to her, "You're not listening to me, Linda, Linda." That's why LaPonda said that the other day. Everybody thought my name was Linda, but it isn't. But he was with a Linda. Yeah. But anyway, I think I was 5 months pregnant, and I was 7. And she was like 3 or 4. Had us both pregnant at the same time. But oh, that would have been so nice if he would have had those the labor pains. Oh yeah, I was very serious too. I said, yeah. I said, since you had the morning sickness, you're gonna have the labor pains. He didn't know what I was talking about. And then I told him, oh, I don't wanna be pregnant. I don't wanna. Oh, why? Yeah, I had him almost in tears. And I told him the truth. Oh my goodness. You could see the relief on his face. Stupid enough to believe that anyway. Come on. I said it as a joke, right? Not thinking he would believe it. Took me so serious all the time. I take after Dad like that because I knew he was gullible. He believed everything. So, I can't remember, but I used to do stuff like that to him. Because he was so gullible. Oh, yeah. Probably not gullible. He's just freaking stupid. Anyway. So that's it for that. So December 1st coming up. Today's the 30th or the 1st? No. Today's Wednesday. It must be 30th. I had to print that thing off at work. That when I close. I think yesterday was 29th, wasn't it? Anyhow, we're getting there. So that's all. I had quite a bit of breakfast. That'll keep me full for a while, especially that oatmeal. Mom used to give us that oatmeal every winter. It's just down home thing, everybody oatmeal. But we put our own brown sugar and everything. The hot milk. And cream of wheat. But we use white sugar with that one. And runny. Oatmeal, we used to make it like a ball. Sorta. And then we cook it and put the milk in it, or the milk in it. No. Cook it in the hot water, make sort of like a ball. Put brown sugar, and then take the hot milk and pour it. But the oatmeal itself, we wouldn't make it runny. We would make it like a a ball. Cream of wheat is different. We do the hot milk and then the wheat put white sugar and then we wouldn't do a ball. It would be I like cream of wheat. I might get some on the weekend. Fills your stomach up. Good for winter. And it is so cold out there, but I think it stopped snowing. See, that's the saying. We always said too cold to snow. So the temperature must have got, because it was feel like minus 24, 25 when I went out earlier. But it's supposed to feel like minus 30. So that's what we always said. Too cold to snow. Yeah. I think it's going to go up and down the temperature and it's going to snow and stop, snow and stop. But yeah, it stopped snowing. I think just up here. Can't see. Yeah, it's really cold out, that's why. Anyhow, well, it is snowing, but you can't really see it. Yeah, it is still snowing. But not that much. But it accumulates. So you guys all have a good day, and it's cigarette time.